years. That's all it takes for a woman to lose most of her ambition and inspiration working for corporate America. But according to a new study, that's not the case for her male colleagues. Here are just some of the reasons women gave as to why they'd lost their drive. Some said they didn't feel like they met the stereotypes for the ideal worker, or they didn't have enough support from their supervisors, while others felt there was a lack of role models in the workplace. Charlie, dare I go to you first on this?
I'm going to be a feminist here. I agree with everything. As someone who is married to a working woman, I'm not going to, give away too many details. I don't want her to get fired. But,
good choice.
And not just my wife, but I know a lot of working women. And, we're at Fox, and people think Fox is very, conservative. I mean, this is a place where there's a lot of free ideas. People could speak up. Most corporations, and a lot of these are run by are kind of left of center, like law firms, which are, generally a lot of liberals run around there. The men run the show. And they dominate the women, and women find it very difficult to get ahead. There is no doubt about this.
You're in touch with women every day of all different cultures and backgrounds, Rachel, through the LIBRE Initiative. What do you hear from women? Do you think this is in line with women's thoughts?
I just wonder, I want to disagree just a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't. How dare I? There's probably some systematic things going on, but I also think that women, it says 2 years into it, could it just be that men define themselves by their career and how much money they make, and that women are just more balanced and want to have, they care a lot about their relationships and their children. And so there's more of a balancing, and I think maybe it's something we should embrace instead of seeing it in that negative form.
I think it has something to do with the liberal mindset. I think the most chauvinistic men in the world are liberals.
Oh, I won't disagree with you on that.
But that's true.
Andrea, get in here. What do you think?
I actually agree with both of them. I think they're both right. I do think that there is a lack of mentorship. I think it's hard. I think women keep other women down. I think men keep women down. I think it's very hard for women to get ahead. But I agree with you. I do think there's different wiring between men and women, where women may want to go have kids and...
actually, the researchers found that their women's ambition was not affected when they had kids. In fact, it was the complete opposite. So it was all about the timing, that 2-year period, which they said mid-career. Is mid-career 2 years at a company?
Well, maybe in this job force land it is, because, you're lucky to have one and to stay at one in our recent economy. But Andrea hits the nail on the head, I think, somewhat. And when women do get in those positions, it's difficult sometimes to find those women who will reach down and help those other women. And so that's part of it, too. But I go back to a CEO friend of ours, and I won't say his name either, so he doesn't lose his job. He asked me one time, jokingly, is Mad Men a period piece? I thought that was real time.
Corporate culture is an interesting one. All right. One mom fought back after her son brought home a permission slip for a 6th grade pool party. It said girls had to wear a non-white T-shirt over their swimsuits. But guess what? Zero guidance on what the boys could wear.